Yeah. Hmm. Hmm. Hold on. Hold on. Hold up. Hold up. Okay. Hi, y'all. My name is Kusher Rex Revenator, after Mother Haters, rapper, songwriter, content creator, best rappers of his time. And the slogan goes to the naysayers, I really lose nothing. I know that I wasn't gonna be, I somehow was not supposed to be even here. And I technically am not gonna be here in the next coming days. Like I indicated over there on my previous stream, I'm not gonna be here for some days. You know, thing is that I'm not as big, not as famous, meaning that me being here is like, well, it's my choice technically. Me being here equal to some output that I'm able to bring, that I'm able to bring, because I have less resources, blah 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 blah, all this other stuff. So I have to take some time off in order to recalibrate, understand, and come back better, a bit more improved maybe. One thing is for sure, some of y'all keep on saying get a job. Some of them, they know themselves. They keep on saying that I should get a job. Well, getting a job is really not something that I'm running away from or choosing to deny. I'm not denying that, obviously. Seeing as that I'm not even as popular on YouTube, seeing as that I'm not the most paid on YouTube, I always obviously have to work jobs. I always obviously have to do certain things. I obviously have to make sure that I survive. Right? Right. So, it's very fun. It's very fun coming up on here. First of all, it's very fun because I meet people that are very genuine. I meet people and people who are very fair, in their discernment, in what they perceive or in what they analyze, you see. And some people don't be looking at phone quality, camera quality, some people are humble people out here, you know what I'm saying? I will admit that, you know, and let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. Because one thing is for sure, I have to release, these videos out here, and one thing is for sure, I have somewhat of an advantage because even if I make long videos without people viewing, uh, I'm still gonna market myself through shorts because I technically am on hundreds of subs now, right? So I'm not that big of a creator. Blase blase, phone quality, blah 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 blah, whatever the fuck. But regardless, regardless, I done broke records. I done broke records. That's why I'm still here, because I technically done broke records. Like back to back to back to back to back streams. Like back to back to back, literally back to back to back, nigga. I done broke boundaries. I done broke, nigga. I don't went high and above. when it comes to this thing, when it comes to this. And I'm glad I'm here. Hundreds of subscribers later, we still here. They're still thriving. You know, good people out here, people with good hearts. You know what I'm saying? Because they still exist. They don't exist. People with good hearts. I understand. So I'm not miserable. I don't know about anybody else. Oh, okay. Nah, I'm just listening closely to something. Since it's not like I really live by myself. Because some people probably think that I don't have a family or whatever. I do have a family. We don't have much, but we are alright over here. We're cool with what we got. And we don't got much, but we got each other. And we got teamwork. That's what we got. We got each other. We got teamwork. We don't understand each other when it comes to certain things or whatever. We have our quarrels just like everybody else, but it's family, nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's the difference. It's family. It's not like some random ass people on the internet. It's family, right? Right? Unless if it's like people that really support me and like stand with me and like understand what I'm really trying to convey instead of just pulling me the fuck down, pulling me down, pulling me down. Because I feel like there are certain people that are just out to pull me down, but it's certainly not working because I'm actually still here even now, right? There are certain videos that I'm gonna do, right? Uh, hey yo, Kevin Jeffries. That's all you need, bro. Uh, fam is all that matters. Yep, yep. You are definitely correct. You're definitely correct. You're definitely correct. And I'm gonna go and work my job. Since there are some people on this platform that have this tendency of pointing out the fact that you have to go get a job. Well, I'm going to work my job. It's fine. Sooner than soon. Emmanuel Sekula. How's it going, Emmanuel? Well, um, but Buffet, to real talk, Buffet, well, uh, what's going on in the world is very much, it's beyond us. It's beyond us. What's going on in the world right now, it's beyond us. It's beyond the general public. It's beyond us, which is why I came on here proposing that if we can, if it's going to be possible, right? And I'm saying if, and I'm emphasizing the if, right? Um, see, mm, yeah, I understand. I understand. That's what I said. I said Emmanuel Sekula. Sekula. I didn't pronounce it in any way. I pronounced it Sekula because I happen to be from South Africa. I'm Swati speaking, right? Meaning that I'm Bantu Nguni. Meaning that I'm Bantu Nguni. I'm from South Africa. I'm African. Meaning that I'm Bantu Nguni. Yeah. Cool. Fine. Yeah, and anyways, man, if my content is way too personal for you, it's like if it's like really like uncomfortable for you, like dog, it's fine. You can exit. I mean, I always indicate that shit. I always have to indicate that if I make you uncomfortable in any way, I don't want to make you uncomfortable furthermore. So I don't want to make you uncomfortable any furthermore. If I make you uncomfortable, I just thought that I should indicate that. Oh, well, life is tough, especially in South Africa. Doesn't matter what profit. Yeah, bro. Life is very tough. Life is very, very tough. Yeah, bro. Life is very, very tough. Life is tough as fuck. And it feels like sometimes you be doing some shit, but it's like you're pedaling backwards even more. Especially in a country like South Africa. Allah. But one thing I know for sure, South Africans are really resilient and innovative. Exactly. 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 Very innovative. Very innovative. Very creative. Very resourceful. very intentful are South Africans. Yeah, the only thing that is setting us back, of course, is our leadership. Of course, our leadership is way too lenient when it comes to certain things. Huh? I understand what you just said, bro. I don't understand a single thing of what you just said right now because I'm talking to Emmanuel. Emmanuel, I don't understand the fuck you just said, bro. Straight talk. Mm, yeah, our leadership, dog, is failing us in SA. Too lenient, too soft. That's how I feel. Yeah, I'm not saying that a leadership should be all Nazi and stuff. But what I mean is that you shouldn't be too lenient to a point where now people patriotism. I feel about the leadership inside leadership of people who let anyone do what the fuck because patriot in South Africa. I don't drink. I don't drink any fucking alcohol. I don't. I don't drink. And in no time I'm gonna be substance free because I plan to be substance free. Actually, that's my fucking plan. That's my fucking goal. Since I'm 28 this year, that's my goal to be substance free as much as possible. I'm gonna, whether some of y'all believe it or not, but substance free. That's what I plan to be this year. Substance free, as in no fucking substance, unless it's maybe December or the weekend or something. I don't know, but then substance free this year. Either way, I think they need to step aside from their greed and start being human. You see, in as much as our president of the country may make his convincing speeches about change and about innovation and about improving local government, come on, dog. Come on, dog. Come on, dog. Like the leaders that are handpicked in the ANC in most cases, they are flop. They are flop, dog. They are just flop. Most of them are flop. Like from top to bottom, flop. I'm not even trying to talk about. I'm not even trying to talk about the people that are high up there. I'm saying from top to bottom, even the ones that are elected at the bottom, flop, 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 flop. Because I mean, come on, dog. If you are a minister of something, or if you are a mayor of a city, of a town, or whatever, blah blah, that town good condition. Not to say good condition for the sake of having a road, you understand? Because what's happening in SA is that for the sake of having a road, for the sake of having a drainage system, you see, that's the type of like mentality, that there is in leadership when it comes to South Africa. When it comes to the municipals, you don't understand? I agree with no alcohol, and I have full faith you will. How to drink? My flop is smoke. Okay, yeah, same here. My flop is the smokes as well. My flop is as well the smokes. But since I'm 28 years old this year, I have to push. I have to try, dog. I don't know what the fuck it is that I'm gonna do, or what it is that I have to do, or the method, or the substitute. But I have to try, dog. It has to be a year of being substance free. Everything that I do, even now, dog, I'm sort of high. So it's like it has to be a year of just being substance free this year. I keep on tossing and turning, having visions about this, being substance free. I just have to be substance free. I have to be substance free this year. Yeah, but unless if it's like maybe it's an environment where podcasts or whatever, blah blah blah, whatever. But it depends though. Still depends though. I may get to a certain podcast and maybe they may be rolling up. Sometimes it's just gonna be like, nah, I'm good with that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? And then they're gonna be like, nah, come on, man. Also, you don't need to drink, man. They're like, yeah, I don't drink, obviously. I don't drink. Unless if I feel like to. Like, for real. Like, you understand what I'm you don't actually have to enjoy it. It's like you gotta just take the edge. But as a normal human being, but as a human being, you have to be in the position to control how you actually even use these substances or whatever. That's at least I think that's what I'm trying to say. And most of us we don't actually use substances because we actually have to use them. Sometimes we use them because we feel like to fill voids or something is empty. And of which that's the total opposite. That's the total opposite. Like me, for example, there's no need for me to get high before I stream. There's no need for that. For me to get high before I stream. For me to get high before I rap. I gotta get high before I rap. I gotta get high before I record a song. No need for that shit. And it's literally bothering me, dog. It's literally bothering me. It's literally making me toss and turn. It's literally giving me visions at night while I'm sleeping. I literally have visions showing me key events and like indicating certain like influential forces that I don't see or whatever the case may be, you understand? Or influential forces that I don't pay attention to. Because sometimes what is in front of you is what is actually happening. Sometimes we're just so blind to it. We are so in tune to our misery, we are so in tune to our depressions, so much that we impact our health or care about health. If that group of people still exists out here, please, 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 I hope that you are listening. Sabotaging our health. I'm 28 this year. I'm as good as 30 years old. I'm as good as 30 years old, bruh. And I still gotta depend on some shit in order to cope. Oh, bitch. Come on, dog. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Like, I'm afraid to if if as a man you need something to cope with, it means that as your own family. It means that you will never actually leave the house. It means that you will even motherfucking get to take pain when it actually comes for what it is, receiving pain for what it is, because this world is just a tough world, bro. Even if you may be in the States, even if you may be in Europe, even if you may be in Australia, nigga, the world is a tough world. So always need something to take some sort of off. That is gonna be that is gonna sabotage you. It's gonna sabotage me even. I gotta get high before I stream. Welcome to the club. I tried to stop once. I needed to keep myself busy all the time. One crazy thing about stopping is insomnia. Insomnia, ne? So tell me something, dog. This insomnia, when does it kick in? Like, when did it kick in? Did it kick in, like, after a week, or like, did it take a week for it to actually kick in? The fact that you can't sleep no more. Like, did it take a week for it to kick in, or it took maybe 3 days? After, like, let us say 3 days passes, and then suddenly after 3 days you are unable to sleep. Is that the case? Well, because I'm on the verge of actually quitting. I'm on the verge of it. I can actually feel it in my bones. I'm there actually. I'm there. I'm there because it's like my body is so aware, so much that I don't even need to channel any awareness myself, any conscious awareness. So it's like my body is like aware of like a whole lot of shit that I am maybe ignoring. It's like, you know what I mean? Maybe I'm the only one who gets that, but I'm on the verge. I'm on the verge of actually quitting and being substance free. The only thing that I probably am gonna strive for is to get a jacked body, like to be jacked, to be ripped, jacked. My hair is probably gonna be more fuller because this is nothing, by the way. My hair is probably gonna be more fuller, you know, So that's the one thing that I'm focusing on is getting jacked and buffet to getting jacked, not just eating anything, dog. Eating protein, cutting it down to protein, nigga. If I gotta have egg with, I gotta have two ball eggs with me, nigga. That's just it, nigga. I'm working eggs. You feel what I'm saying? So that's my goal. I'm at work. They having fries. They having all this other stuff for lunch. I'm having boiled eggs. Just two boiled eggs or three boiled eggs in cases. And then I have me maybe a bun on the side, and then that's it. Or maybe a bun, a salad, and a boiled egg. Yeah, type shit for lunch. You know what I'm saying? So a whole lot of things finna happen this year. A whole lot of interesting things, things that I wish to share with you, of course. Because if I share these things with you, it's probably gonna be very educational. Understand? Gonna be very educational. I could sleep for about a week after that. Body starts adapting by day 8. You start dreaming, like really dreaming. Wow. Hey man, I had a vision actually, because since I've been looking for like uh solutions to my problem, my addiction problem, my addictive problem or my addictive behavior. And the vision that came up was that I have to pursue push scooter riding, or I have to actually uh, be a push scooter rider in order to actually conquer these cravings or this addiction or whatever the fuck it is. If I actually pursue this scooter riding, it's gonna henceforth rewire my whole mind. It's gonna henceforth rewire my whole dopamine system, which how I actually enjoy things. It's not gonna be determined by the fact that I have to be habituated or whatever, blah 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 blah. You understand? Once I actually get to ride a push scooter and be like a push scooter rider, obviously, so there's gonna be, the veil is going to lift. The veil is going to lift once I become a push scooter rider and become very good at it. Like, as in, become so good at push scooter riding. You understand me? So that's what I'm pursuing. I'm pursuing a life of sobriety, a life of being sober. It's not easy, but I mean, it's doable. Other people ride bikes. I'm gonna be riding a push scooter, of course, with the bigger wheels. You understand? For adults, because I'm like 5'10" and a half. I'm relatively a big guy. No, I'm relatively big myself, so I'm gonna need a big scooter. I'm gonna need a big scooter, right? Sonic, please. How you doing? Yeah, 2026 is our year. Never mind how it started. Thank you so much, Kevin. Thank you so much, Kevin. Thank you so much, Kevin. Never mind how it started, man. 2026 is indeed our year, and it just has to be ongoing. Fighting, because we have to fight. If you don't fight, what are you gonna fucking do? Because no one else is gonna fight for you but you, bro. At the end of the day, not even gonna fight for you. Like, spending money to go to therapy, that shit is not even gonna fight for you at the end of the day, dog. This is your life. It's your fucking life, dog. You have all the power. You have all the means to actually change anything in your life that is very much inconveniencing. Uyangivisisa. Because we don't stay young forever, mfethu. We don't stay young forever, mfethu. Oh, mfethu, siyakhula, mfethu. We don't stay young forever. We're not gonna stay young forever, mom. Give me that like button. Make sure that you hit that subscribe button as well. Make sure that you click the notification bell. If you are new, of course, on the channel. If you're new on the stream, Crusher Rex Revunator, F the mother hater. F the mother haters. Crusher Rex Revunator, F the mother haters, nigga. Rap the songwriter, content creator, one of the best rappers of his time. And the slogan goes to the he says I really lose nothing. And listen, most things are cultural. Yeah, well, most things are cultural. Most things are not a matter of association or a matter of triggering trauma. Some things are cultural. Okay, the trauma uh, contributes because it's not like certain titles or certain names or certain young bamba. You know, I don't know, certain means of acclaim or whatever, I don't know, type shit. It's not like it really comes by means of glamorous, you know, display, you understand? Like the word nigga. The word so heavy, but at the same time, it is a symbol, I believe, at one think of how black people stood up, against oppression. How black people ended up being one of the most recognizable cultures in the world, nigga. You understand? Like even like when I talk, it's like I'm addressing a dude. It's not even like I'm addressing like a person who's inferior or some shit. You understand? So the word nigga is like, bro, the word nigga is like, dude, it's traumatizing, yeah. But it has some sort of, dignity to it. Because look at how black people, basically influence culture, modern culture in entirety. Like, because in as much as corporates may be in denial and all this other shit, black people influence culture. To black people are the reason why certain types of music evolved in the to begin with. Do you understand how big this shit is? So the word nigga, you shouldn't be like, oh damn, talking to the people in the States that be over exaggerating when it comes to this word nigga. Because how I understand the word nigga is that it's traumatizing. It carries trauma behind it. It carries a reminder. We used to be stamped upon. Yeah, I'm saying we because I'm black, meaning that those motherfuckers in the States probably watching me from time to time. Me and them, we have DNA correspondences or DNA matches. Me and those people in the States there. Me. You see the hair? You see? If you look at this hair, exactly how their hair is. If you look at my freaking hair now, my hair with its nappiness and stuff. Some of them, I don't even know why the fuck they want to act segregationalist or whatever against people who are me, myself, African, black, like them. Meaning that technically, that oppression that occurred in the States or in America, it wasn't just them, right? It technically also was me. It technically was me. It was not them only who were oppressed. It wasn't only them that were oppressed. I was also oppressed, right? Right? And in a way, that that cultural significance in the States, you know, black people rising up, black people, donning the slander, donning the insults, because black people donned those insults even so much that it became so, integral to them to actually keep some sort of code in the street. You understand? It became compulsory, mandatory to them to keep that code in the street among themselves, or not to say in this, but among themselves, right? Even how they actually call another nigger, not entirely, referencing, that oppressive role, not embodying that oppressive role in a more modernized form or in a more modernized way of putting it. You understand? So yeah, bro, that inch of innovation, that inch of realizing that, okay, you know what, these people don't have power over us. They call us niggas. They call us this, that. They have no freaking idea what the fuck going on. Look at the lyricism that actually emerged because of black people. Black people, nigga. Black people literally redefined lyricism. It was black people that redefined lyricism, what it actually means to be lyrical. Black people redefine that shit. And some of y'all be into nah. I'm talking to my black brothers and sisters in the States. Y'all in denial. Y'all be like, why is this South African trying to copy us? Your win was technically our win. You see? Do you see? Don't you see my hair? I let my hair grow on purpose like this so that I can actually demonstrate it to some of you guys that, hey, yo, don't be dissing me saying, hey, he's copying us. Hey, of course I copy y'all, man. Y'all are like me. I grew up watching TV, watching y'all, rapping and shit, doing this fascinating shit that was fascinating to me, and I had to. I had to. I had to write. I had to write. I had to learn English. I had to upgrade my wording. I had to be strategic with how I even constructed syntax. And it was because of black people. It wasn't because of white people, by the way. You understand that? It carries trauma in the States, but that word became cultural in SA. The derogatory word in SA still hits hard here. But in the States, it will be irrelevant. In some parts of the States, of course, the word nigger is irrelevant. But in some states, in the States, oh, nigga. You play Atlanta. Don't play with Atlanta, bro. Don't play with Atlanta, bro. Me, Vela, I look up to Atlanta. Yeah, Atlanta culture. Yeah. One thing that I experienced was when I say I'm colored, Americans automatically thought I was being racist. Okay. Oh, right. Yeah. You see, that's the thing about these guys from the States. Some of them are black. They're like us, but they don't even want to fucking bother learning. Like they don't want to bother understanding shit from here. You know. Shout out to iShowSpeed, by the way. Well, this guy is actually a whole right. That people from the States, niggas from the States, get their fucking butts up and travel the fucking world instead of living in their own little boxes of what they're being told, of what they always hear and shit. Shout out to Speed, right? Speed is my little bro, by the way. Speed is like what? How old is he? 22. I'm 28. So shout out to Speed, my little bro. Amber. Shout out to Speed, my little bro, for actually showing these niggas out here that, hey, yo, come to Africa. Stop sniffing your asses. Stop sniffing your asses. Stop being high off your own gases and Africa, please. Oh my fucking word. Because in as much as in the States they may not realize it, you know, their win in the States became our win. Majorly, because how we even came out of our own oppression was through hip hop rap. Like apartheid. Like hip hop rap played a huge role in freeing black people in terms of like what was going on, you know, the apartheid and all this other shit. So hip hop rap is very significant. Hip hop rap is not even American. It is American, proudly American, but it is global now. And the contribution, of course, the major contribution, Kevin, we must not deny the major contribution at the end of the day will forever be America. You understand? That's just reality. But because this culture is just so malleable, you understand? And so doable, you understand? And so livable. You can't help but assimilate. You can't help but assimilate. No, of course, not the gangsterism part. Of course, okay, maybe the gangsterism part, you know, could be somewhat integrated. Just ditching the unlawful part, of course, like the gangster part. It could be incorporated,
ditching the unlawful part. Like imagine uh uh gangster, being gangster, being having forms of diplomacy in them, because I do somewhat believe in that. That could be possible. I mean, we live in a modern world, dog. We live in a world of AI. We live in a world of technology. We live in a world of opportunities. We live in a world of recurrent innovation, faith, recurrent faith. It keeps on happening again and again. It's just the jump of this, the jump of that. You don't understand? Yeah, but anyways, man.
I'm not popular like all these other guys, so doing short streams is optional to me. So I'm probably gonna see you on the next one. That is to say from now. Probably gonna do a freestyle rap. Boom.